So let's do a product review for Trideer boxing gloves. This is a 16-ounce pair. The folks at Trideer sent me these to try out. See what I did there? Anyway, it's a pretty standard pair of boxing gloves with a Velcro strap. Nothing fancy, no bells or whistles right there. A couple of holes on the palm for ventilation, standard grip bar right there. And they are made out of, I'm not sure, vinyl, some sort of artificial material. It's not genuine leather. For all you vegans out there who are concerned about killing cows or deer or whatever they make boxing gloves out of, yeah, these are not made of animals. And yeah, in my experience, the artificial leather gloves don't last as long. But at the same time, if you've got a genuine leather glove, let's see here, that's not a genuine leather glove. If you've got a genuine leather glove, the inside will often wear out before the outside. And that's kind of bad because that can trick you into thinking, oh, my gloves are still good, and then you'll be sparring with packed gloves with no padding left, and that's a danger to your training partner. So you want to make sure to rotate your gloves fairly regularly, okay, depending on how often you use them, how often you spar, how often you do bag work, mitt work, etc. The more you use them, the more you want to change your gloves. So as I mentioned, these are 16 ounces, okay? And the first thing I noticed is this is a really small pair of 16-ounce gloves. For comparison, here is a Anthem Athletics 16-ounce glove, okay? And you can see the Trideer is shorter. It is more compact. They're both 16 ounces, but the Trideer has less surface area. If you look from the side, if you squeeze the glove, this has more of a rounded surface. And what's interesting about the Trideer brand is it's got more of a ridge on it. Okay, so if I put this on my hand, so this ridge pokes out. Basically, I've got about 2 inches of foam protruding from over the tops of my fingers. So I'm not connecting directly with the knuckles. Now, for all you karate stylists out there who like to pound things with your knuckles, that might sound disappointing, but that actually makes this a really good set of sparring gloves. So you can punch, you can feel that foam start to compress, then you can pull the punch so as not to injure your training partners. Or if you like to go full out and hurt people, you'll hurt them just a little bit less. Okay, let's compare that with another glove. Here's a Everlast Isoplate 16-ounce glove, just so you can see the size difference. Okay, the Trideer glove is significantly smaller, even though they are the same weight. Okay, that's something that's very important to remember is the number of ounces isn't actually the size of the glove, it's how much it weighs. And that weight comes mostly from the padding, from the foam. And there are different types of foam. There's more concentrated foam, heavier foam, more loose foam. For example, the Anthem Athletics is a very light, kind of almost fluffy type of foam, which makes them very soft. So these are great sparring gloves, very forgiving on your training partner's face, whereas these ones are a little bit stiffer. And the stiffer gloves generally make a better bag glove. So I tried these out both in sparring and on the bags, and usually when I do that, I figure out right away, okay, this is a good set of sparring gloves, or this is a good set of bag gloves, because you want 2 sets of gloves. You want a set of dedicated bag gloves, and you want a set of dedicated sparring gloves, so you don't pack them and hurt your training partners, okay? But I felt like this could go either way. This could be a good set of sparring gloves or a good set of bag gloves. It felt good on the bag, it felt good in sparring, didn't mark up my training partner. I felt it had plenty of give, so I knew when to pull my punches. And yeah, so all around, pretty decent set of gloves. No complaints, no fancy bells and whistles, like I said. Very standard, very simple boxing glove. Should probably also mention this is more of a Muay Thai style glove as opposed to a boxing style glove or a Mexican style boxing glove. And the main difference is the flexibility on the wrist. So you can see right here, there is a groove right there where I can bend the wrist. Why is that important for Muay Thai? For clinching and pummeling. So when we do tie plumes, things like that, we need the flexibility in the wrist. Whereas with a more dedicated boxing glove, like the Anthem Athletics glove, or better yet, the Everlast Isoplate glove, see there's no groove right there. That's an actual plate. It's a foam plate, but it's a plate nonetheless. If I put this on, again, this is not a Muay Thai glove. This is specifically for boxing, to lock the wrist in place so it doesn't bend quite so much. For less wrist injuries, because in boxing there's no clinching, at least no striking in the clinch like there is in Thai boxing. So again, this is a pretty solid standard set of Muay Thai gloves that you can use for Thai boxing, kickboxing, boxing, bag work, or sparring. So overall, I give Trideer good 2 thumbs up for how you use them. If you were expecting a big fat set of 16 ounces, you might be disappointed. They do have the weight, they don't have the size. The one drawback about a smaller glove for sparring, even if it weighs more, is there's less surface area. So if we have a bigger 16-ounce glove like the Anthem Athletics, which as you can see has a larger surface area, the impact is spread out more, and so no one spot on the face takes significant damage. I mean, it's a punch. That's why we want to pull them, we want to go light, we want to protect our training partners, protect ourselves at all times. But at the same time, it's not checkers, so protect yourself at all times. Can't state that enough. But yeah, smaller surface area, solid construction. As far as the size of my hands, because a lot of people, they want to say, well, I have big hands, I have small hands, will this fit me? Again, I haven't tried the 12 ounce or the 10 ounce or the 8 ounce or the 14 ounce that they sell, but this fits my hand pretty snugly. It's not too tight, not too loose. It's actually just right on my hands. How big are my hands? Oh man, I don't know. I should probably get a tape measure or something standard to measure it against. They're as big as my face. I don't know. I'm going way off here on a tangent.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet 1 inches tall, or 185 centimeters tall. So if that gives you some idea about how big my hands are relative to the rest of my body. This is a product review, not a paid promotion or an advertisement. The folks at Trideer sent me these gloves to try out, and I love trying out combat sports equipment. If you would like to purchase a pair of Trideer boxing gloves, there is a link in the description below and a discount code for 20% off. I don't make a penny off of their sales. I just wanted to try out these gloves, see what they were like. If you are a manufacturer or a retailer of combat sports equipment and you would like a full and honest assessment of your product, please email me at ramseydewey@gmail.com. Again, ramseydewey@gmail.com. And I'll be happy to take your product into consideration. Thanks for watching. Now get out there and train.